Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Abyss podcast. Tonight we present Unknown SMP, Episode 1, with Crimson Rain. This is the second episode of our podcast. Welcome, Crimson Rain, to the Abyss podcast.
Thank you, thank you.
So, tell us about Unknown SMP. Sorry, the SMP was too
Yeah.
much for me. So,
Oh, it was so much that you. Okay, so Unknown SMP was essentially a server that that like people got invited by via TikTok
mhm,
with the chance to be like actors for essentially something that's similar to Unstable.
okay,
And that's the reason I got really into it, because if there's unstable people, I didn't I just really wanted to meet other people from like the fandom, and I didn't know like what would happen after that though.
okay. Who was the owner of this SMP or
The
server?
owner of this SMP was Brogy.
Brogy. Okay. Um, who like? What would you describe him as?
Well, in the beginning, of course, in the beginning, he seemed like a kid, like a kind-minded kid that you'd like maybe side eye at like certain comments, because
Okay.
there's sometimes where you just like be wait, why aren't you explaining this to people?
All right.
And like
He,
why
he made weird comments. Right.
there I've heard some, especially from my friend Ace,
Oh, yeah, he's a
that I
ruin.
was not.
He's a ruin.
I've heard like one.
I had him
Yes, it,
last episode. Um, what happened in this Discord server?
like do you mean like the full thing that happened? Or like
Well, based in general, what happened in the Discord server that ended up this bad?
so essentially after Brogy invited this friend named Locked In, they started making comments at a certain user called Katie
Hmm.
about doing certain activities
Fair enough.
that got increasingly worse to the point where like the whole server basically exploded. And in the end, the server was called a certain slur SMP. And so now, after that, we joined a different server. And it's just been so long. I don't even know. Because
Okay.
that night was so crazy.
All right. That night, what do you refer as? What happened that night? Elaborate more on that.
That night, essentially, some words were said. Everybody got hectic. The owner, especially, really wanted to ban people.
Okay.
And basically,
Are there screenshots
I
about this?
was sending screenshots.
Are there screenshots about this? Does someone have screenshots about this? Or
There is a bunch of screenshots.
okay.
And after that night, they went to a certain server to try to make up for it, but it ended out very wrong.
Hmm,
I'm very bad at painting pictures, sorry.
it's okay. So until now, you said that Broadgy or however his name is, he made a
Okay.
server. He made a server. You joined via TikTok, and
Mm-hmm.
since it was unstable type related, well, they tried to make it, and then there were weird comments, weird stuff said in that server
Yes.
toward this individual named Katie, right?
Yes.
Okay. How did you react to this?
I didn't. Let's just say I didn't really want to be nice, nor did Katie, because she said she would murder them due to the
Oh,
comments.
oh, okay. I'll
Oh,
I'll look for some screenshots.
I mean, that,
Ladies
it
and
was that bad.
gentlemen, I don't have screenshots right now as before because I haven't they haven't sent me the screenshots yet, but throughout the whole video I'll be putting some screenshots about related stuff to the SMP, and you guys will have time to read it and all that, because I'm sure unknown SMP, it was not as worse as the SMP, which we talked about last episode. Go watch it right now. But it was somewhere related to what happened in there. Like it means like I mean by the threats and comments that were made, and
Yeah,
it is a full different individual actually. So what led to the server ending?
I think it just like cascaded after this thing called the Colosseum that me, Blank Apple, and Ace had made got destroyed, and it kind of snowballed into
Oh,
like the
right,
owner getting very cracked down on like everything
right,
and
right.
banning a bunch of people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I remember. I remember. I was actually in the server. Yes, I was actually in the server.
You were in the server. You were in this.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I was in the server when all this happened. I remember it was Christmas break. Crimson Rain, Blink
Yes,
Apple, Ace, they were building an amazing Coliseum. But then me,
it was so
Katie,
lovely back then.
and two other individuals, I mean, which I won't say names for legal and
Mm.
safety purposes. Well, we made an operation at 3 in the morning, at 3 o'clock in the morning, where each of us,
Oh
well,
yeah,
where each of us decided, well, I didn't participate. I was directing the whole operation at the
you were
time.
in call.
I was on call with them. They showed the coordinates. They recorded it. I don't have the recordings. I won't even ask for the recordings actually. But we exploded every single building there. So it was really, really interesting that night. They crashed out that morning.
They crashed out. I'm very proud that they did actually now. It hurt at the moment, but it's okay now. It's okay.
It is, it is. That's why we don't deal with people like that, like Brogy or Agent, who they don't know how to
Oh my,
lead.
I don't even remember that person.
I'm sure they have the TikTok
That
account.
was the best.
Pretty sure I have the TikTok account.
Oh,
The comments, well, they warned the people to not join since the server was very toxic.
mm.
So yeah, Crimson, tell us about how many members were in the server at the time.
Like that it got destroyed.
Well, I mean, on the Discord server, how many people were included, or how many people were there?
It was like it was like 50 to 40 or like 30. It was a lot of people. It was like growing by the day, and there was like always a new face. There's actually this guy named Caden who I'm somewhat like friendly with now. I don't. It's been a while since I've talked to him. Okay.
Okay.
He had just joined the server just before like it had all like gone down. He was in call with us when like it happened to
Oh.
all of us.
The people here seeing this, I'm pretty sure they would think like, why would you do that? It took so much time to build it, the Colosseum and all that, and all the buildings.
It
So
took like 2 days.
Well, yeah, but the dedication you guys put on in it and all that, I'm pretty sure.
The banners like took 3 days. 3 days.
I did that because number one, toxic environment.
Mm.
We saw many things in that server. Personally, I saw many things in the server. Number two,
Oh, I didn't see the things.
abuse of power.
Yeah,
The admin abuse of power. They actually spawn kill. Well, they killed me once. They dug the hole all the way to bedrock level to the void, and they like killed me there. They made a trap in my base, which was insane.
they
Uh,
made a trap in your base.
yeah, they made a trap in my base. Um,
Damn.
and they killed me. They activated. I never saw who was it. I'm sure they were invisible, and the owner never believed me, which was insane.
No,
Oh,
one time, like before anything happened, they put me in a bedrock box, but I had Elytra, so I escaped. It was because I was Elytra macing their iron golems, bro.
oh, all right.
I was just trying to have fun in the server, man.
Why would you think this server didn't work out?
Well, it was mostly due to the power imbalance compared to like the people.
Right. Would you relate it to dictatorship?
Very close.
Okay, close. Right. All right. Um, who do you think was the most affected person in the server?
The most affected person?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I would have to say it's either me or like somebody. Well, there was 3 people who were like targeted that night.
Mm-hmm.
Me, Sadie, and this other girl who I choose to not name.
All right.
But due to the fact that I was always playing the server and I was targeted for some reason, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
And
But
especially you as well, and the people we didn't hear about as well. I didn't hear about you getting like your base trapped. That's
oh,
how bad it was.
yeah, and they actually I made a statue of myself, which took me a lot of time.
That
Um,
was nice.
I made a statue, guys. He would put us in creative because he didn't know how to put people in creative like individuals. He put the whole server in creative, and
Yeah.
everyone would be in creative. So I decided to build a statue of myself, and
Aw,
I made I made these chains out of a netherite because that's the the material that looks like chains. If you want to build
oh
giant chains,
yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah,
and
they
then
had such bad disclosure about that.
he decided to say, "Oh, do not use netherite in the video in your builds because we want to make it more realistic."
Like
So they made me.
get it, but I don't get it at the same time.
I
It's
know,
like
but they made me replace every single block of netherite. It was around 500 to 600 blocks of netherite
damn,
onto sky limit, and it was around like 16 blocks each part, like each like circle above the chain. It was 16 blocks. They made me
mm,
replace it with black gray concrete, it took a lot of time.
damn.
They
That's
actually
so time consuming.
they watered down my base too, so it was insane. Um,
You could have just used a command that's like replace blah 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 with blah.
well, I was not that good with commands before, so
Oh,
I had no clue.
if only we got to you first.
Um, my next question is,
Mm.
if you were the owner of the server, would you have done in the server?
Like done for the server?
Yeah, like if you were the owner, like what would you change to make it work out?
It's like there's a big difference between me and him.
Okay,
And I don't think I would ever make a server at all.
all right.
Even though like I met so many people. I'm not like a server owner though type.
Mm,
I don't even know how I got admin on a server once.
okay. I don't know what to say really because there's so little information about this since this was how long? 7 days a week that the server was on for?
The server was on for like a month
A month,
or like 3 weeks.
3 weeks. I joined for
Mm.
like 4 days, and the amount of damage I made, the amount of damage I made was insane.
Yeah.
Uh, who was your best friend in the server?
My best friend in the server,
Yeah,
that would probably go to Ace.
Ace. Okay. In the end, what happened to the server? Was it still on to this day? Did they
Oh,
delete?
definitely not.
Oh,
It was it was deleted after um the event.
okay. That's wow.
Definitely not.
What threats were made in the server?
Essentially, they threatened to grape.
Okay. Uh, was there anything else besides that happened? I'm not putting on screen, by the way. All these all screenshots I'll get okay throughout the video. Uh,
Yeah.
oh,
I don't think
besides the grape threats, what else?
other than I'm it maybe of somebody else's I don't know. There wasn't really much. Oh, but you could technically count racism due
Hmm.
to the server's name in the end.
What was the server's name in the end?
It was the N-word SMP, which
Oh,
is
oh, oh,
yeah, not very
oh.
good.
No,
Yeah.
no, guys.
Yeah. Yeah,
We
that's
do not
how
we do not say that, guys. We do not say that.
it was very bad. And it was all
Um,
because of that one friend that joined.
what did this friend do though?
They like took everybody's like rights to speak away. Like after a bit of arguing and a bunch of arguing,
Hmm.
they took all that. They took. They started like taking everything. They changed the name, and quickly the server immediately got deleted after just a bunch of yelling and taking away people's admin as well.
So you think they made the wrong choice on giving permission, admin permission to that person?
Definitely, bro. Definitely.
Do you think that if they never gave permission to that person, something would change?
Not really, though. I was like, the leadership was already like going downhill at that time, and they were like accusing the owner was accusing other people a bunch of times. It was always like da 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 da.
Oh yeah, I remember they accused me of something. I don't remember what, but they did accuse me of something.
They'd be accusing everybody. I was like, do you have proof though? They never gave me proof.
Um, if what was the peak moment of that server? What was like the best moment in that server?
Oh, the best moments?
Yeah,
It was when me and like the end team were out in the end and building out our base and bases.
I
I built
never went to the end. I actually never went to the nether
it
either.
was very nice. There was a bunch of people who were in the end, and it was basically me, Bomber, Viper, Ace, and then Blank Apple on guarantee.
Hmm. I've heard stuff about Blink Apple before. Who is this individual? You know, on ZSMP, I've heard about Blink Apple multiple times, if I'm not mistaken. But I've heard this name before. Who is this person? All right, we're back. Okay, Crimson. So my next question is,
The next question.
what do you think would be better for Unknown SMP? What would you think would be a better version of Unknown SMP?
It would be where everybody just got to do their own thing, even if we had like scripted stuff, and
Okay,
there wouldn't be like there would be less control for people,
okay,
especially control part.
all right, all right. I see that when
Mm-hmm.
these servers they don't work out. Well, the last podcast, ZSMP was scripted, but it never got to the part to actually
Oh,
act. And now Unknown was scripted too, and never got to the part to act. Pollute,
well, we
Pollute.
did like what's it called? We did do a video. It's just that it never got released to the public.
Mm,
I was there for emotional support, quote unquote, emotional support that day. I don't know why.
all right, Pollute SMP. Well, my SMP was um
The blue.
Pollute SMP was not scripted, was it? I don't think it was. I don't think it was scripted.
I don't think it was either though.
But we never got to the part to record because there was no direction. I failed on that. There was no direction, there was no order, there was only chaos. So I decided to reset the server and make it a regular place for you guys to play, you know. Which
Mm-hmm.
only 5 to 8 people played when there was 100 spots. But now something happened which we were gonna talk about in another podcast. But you know, guys, since I always say, uh, my SMP, the new one, Shadow SMP, with 600 spots for all of you guys, it's going to be a lot better. A new series coming to YouTube very soon, this June. So we're looking forward to it, right, Crimson?
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
All right, Crimson, thank you so much for joining us
Oh,
here in this podcast. Thank you so much. Uh,
you're welcome.
do you think there's gonna be a part two to this?
Maybe with the other people, maybe.
Okay, okay. All right. Thank you so much, Crimson.
Oh, goodbye.
Bye.